martial arts come in the form of Muay Thai, but internationally and here in the country as well, mixed martial arts have been gaining prominence. Today we've talked to an instructor who has a school right here in the heart of Bangkok. It's Kun Supon Nanakorn, who is the partner and chief instructor here at Bangkok Fight Club. Sawasdee krap.
Sawasdee krap.
Well, I know when we hear the word fight club, it's almost if we think about the movie Fight Club where people are kind of punching each other, but in fact you have combined two different forms of martial arts here. Well, to start off, how did the Fight Club first begin?
Okay, Bangkok Fight Club founded on 2000 by Mr. Alex Belasowit and Todd Barrow. This is my friend, and at the first pioneer of BJJ and MMA in Thailand. You can imagine that 12 or 13 years ago, there's just no one know about the mixed martial art and the BJJ before. And we be trying so much at that time, and for that time, we try to do just like a training with a close friend, and just like a small group, and we don't have the target to do the like a business. And after that, we launched our magazine, the name Siam Combat, to help us about the promote that about the mixed martial art and the BJJ to the local and some fan of the mixed martial art.
You know, when we're looking at martial arts, just pure martial arts, if we look at Taekwondo and Judo and single forms, a lot of people go into it because it gives them discipline, gives them good exercise, and we see it in competitions a lot. We even have Olympic sports. What separates those from a mixed martial arts club or mixed martial arts fight?
Actually, if you compare with all the martial art, it's different because the mixed martial art is not the based on only the sport. It's just like a street fight, and some is a part of the martial art that you can teach for the special force to use it in the warfare. It's the same.
And for like real self-defense,
yes,
and real use.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned why Muay Thai paired with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Because as you know, Muay Thai is well known like the best of the stand-up fighting or the striking style. And for the BJJ, it's the best on-ground fighting. That's why we combine both of them. Try to be a mixed martial art guy. You need to train at least two things.
Oh, because as opposed to competition where you get a point and then they stop and then you reset, if it's in a real life situation or in a fight, like a mixed martial arts competition, yes. When the person goes on the ground, it doesn't finish.
Yes. You can go on, do a ground and pound or maybe the submission.
Now we've covered some of the reasons why you set up the club here and the types of the styles that you use here. Looking at some of the training that you do here in the club. Now obviously I know a lot of people recognize a lot of the bags and a lot of the instruments you use. But it would seem to me that if you're learning different styles, how exactly do you instruct someone who maybe has not a lot of experience?
It's a good question. Actually, I think no. There's many guys that don't have experience about the martial art before, because there's a lot of martial art in the world. They all different style. I don't mind about that. I just ask them if they want to train. If they want to train, I can teach them. But one thing that's very important, they need to have more discipline.
Oh.
It's very important. Yes.
Discipline to train, or discipline in terms of their lifestyle?
To train. They need to remember all the things, because the mixed martial arts is so much complicated.
Oh.
So you need to remember how to stand up, how to punch, and then you need to remember all the technique on the ground. This is very complicated.
Well, how long does it take, let's say, for someone who comes in here as a beginner until at least they feel confident, I guess, about their ability? Or does it depend on the person?
Oh yes, yes. That's one thing. As the other thing is depends on how often. I got one of my member. He was training with us around 2 months and a half. He training 4 times a week. You know, the first time when he came here, he just blank in his head. But for now, for the new member, always ask me that how long this guy was training. I just said it's just last 2 months.
To alleviate some of the fears maybe of the parents, you know, who maybe have kids who watch and say, oh, I want to join this. How about in terms of the safety aspects? I understand that if you're in a competition, it's obviously voluntary and there's going to be some injury at some point. But when you're training, how do you minimize the amount of injury?
For about the family that took his kid, it's very important because it's not up to the age, you know, because some kids just like 10 or 12, but his body is bigger. Yeah, it's too big. And the other thing is about his mind, because someone grow big, you know, but his mind is just a kid. That's very important because someone asked me to train, and when I asked them why you want to train, and they told me that they always get some problem on the street. Yeah, I said that this is not good reason because I'm no need to teach you to kick someone or you know on the street. It's not right.
Oh, so you have to make sure they're mature enough and they understand the correct reason.
Yes.
Now, looking at the number of members that you have, are they mostly foreigners, or do you have Thais? Is it gaining in popularity here in Thailand?
For now is 50-50. We used to have 100% of foreigner long time ago, but this year I changed the plan to run the club. Because you can see this last year or this year is the mixed martial art or other martial art have popular in Thailand. They all grow in the good position. That's why I think I want to teach this kind of martial art to the Thai people.
Well, looking on the competition side, you know, I know especially for the expats watching, they've probably seen the Ultimate Fighting on TV as well, and seen a lot of the famous guys there. Do you also train for competitions? Do you have some members who want to participate in regional tournaments or outside of Thailand?
For the years, not, because we just moved to these places this year. You know, but actually we always fight every year. Maybe next year we will set up the new team and we will fight again.
One last question that I've always wondered, in looking at the fights. Obviously, the people are different size, different shape. I know maybe in general, if we look at the Asian physique, it's much smaller than, let's say, the European physique. Does size matter in a fight?
Actually, it's not. But you know that because in the boxing, it's the same rule as boxing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have like a weight class?
Yes. But anyway, if you have more skill, you can fight in the open way. Yeah. You can fight with a more bigger guy than you, and it's just like a open class, open way.
Class.
Yes,
and then it just comes down to your technique.
Yes.
Who has the better technique?
Yes.
Well, I know I probably piqued the interest of some people. Oh, actually, one more question. Open to men and to women as well? You have both men, male and female?
Sure.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, for people who would like to find out more information, do you have a website, a phone number that they can contact?
Yes, we got a website, bangkokfightclub.com, or you can search in the Facebook, our page, Bangkok Fight Club page.
Excellent. In case you missed that, we'll have it on the screen for you, bangkokfightclub.com, or on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Khap khap. Here you go, Fight Club in Bangkok. There's more still to come, though, on So This Is Thailand.
event started in 2000, the year 2000, so it's about 13 years old now, and it owes its genesis to the Australia Thai Chamber of Commerce, where some companies there wanted to do something to help the Thai community, which had welcomed them so much and their business interests here in Thailand. This school helps handicapped children to have a fuller life, and it's an opportunity to take some children who are disabled to somewhere different each year. And this year they decided to take them to the beach. So it's a wonderful opportunity for the children, but a wonderful opportunity too for the Australian business community to support less privileged people in Thailand and also to return something to the community.
It's not the day that we thought we'd be doing television, but we have to cover this story because every year for the last, I'm not sure how many years, AusCham and their logistics committee have actually got together to put a program for kids, underprivileged kids, disabled kids, to actually have an outing each year. We have David Mills, who's the head of the committee, logistics committee of AusCham.
Yeah, we've been doing this since year 2000 was the first one.
12 years.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and as you can see, there's a lot of kids there. That's only part of them. All the rest are going on the buses.
So the concept of this is for you to raise money as the logistics committee of AusCham, which is the Australian Thai Chamber, to raise money so that you can actually help these kids in many other areas. You've bought buses, you've done all sorts of things.
Our main beneficiary is the Sri Sawang School, and we've done things like put in new laundry, decorated the place. Right now we're raising money to eradicate termites because they got a termite problem.
Right, okay.
And obviously we want to give the kids a fun day out.
So when you actually bring the kids, you've got over 200 kids, right?
Yeah, I think we have 250 today.
But today you haven't only just got them from the orphanage or from the Klong Toi, you've actually brought kids in from up country.
Yeah, we have a whole busload from Mae Sot.
Right.
It's because we just want to do it. Why not?
Why not? Now, how do you, when you say logistics, how do you get all these kids together? Who actually finds them? Who actually gets them into Bangkok? And who actually sets up all of this, whether you go to the beach, whether you go to Safari World?
Yeah, it's what you call organised chaos. We get there, and we have lots of people helping. We have a new guy come in called Kun Chin, who's brought the kids from Mae Sot, from the Hill Tribe area, and he's brought in a lot of volunteers as well. So thanks to him and everybody concerned.
Well, let me say to you that the foreigners that are here do a great job in actually helping the Thais who are less fortunate. So also here today, there's lots and lots of Thais that are actually working in these organisations or volunteers that come to help you. At the end of the day, how much money do you hope to raise this year?
Well, we have a golf day coming up in June, and we're hoping to raise 1.5 million altogether.
Well, any help you can give will be great. Look, anytime you can join, Convoy for Kids it's called, and it's a worthwhile cause. David, well done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for your support.
here today on Bang San Beach. We got lots of kids from different charity. The main one being the Foundation of the Cripple at Si Sang Wan School. We got about 100 kids from there. And as you can see behind me, there are also kids from So organization down in Bang Su. And then there's Sister Jones, another 50 or 60 kids there. And we have kids from the Hill Tribe this year. So they travel from Massaw coming down to see the seaside, the beach for the first time in their lives. And it's going to be a whole day down here at Bang San Beach. We have games and activities along that area, being organized by a group of volunteers, highly secured volunteers who organize safe swimming area for the kids, and they can play on the beach as well. We also see there food available from various companies, and ice cream, people, Cremo are here, drinks, and all kinds of snacks being given by different people. Tipco's has sponsored drinks as well. Committee is under Australian Thai Chamber of Commerce. It's been established for the past 13 years doing this kind of event. And many people who are sponsoring or involved with the committee, the Convoy for Kids Committee, are mainly the transport companies, Tolls, Loscam, Lin Fox, Cool Train, DHL, Volvo, Sika, Siva. They're not just transport company, but we also got manufacturers and the hospitals. Bangkok Hospital has been working with us for many years. Geodis, the many names that I can't think of them all. But if you check our website, we also have the sponsor list there. If you just tag along and see what they like, how they entertain themselves, please do. Capture lots of pictures. And hopefully you can join us next year with this event. Thank you.